Didn't wake up strong today. I woke up fighting just to breathe. There's a war I cannot see, but I can feel it over me. Voices trying to pull me under, fear that whispers I won't last. Memories that keep returning like shadows from my past. But I remember what you said before the battle even came. You never told me I'd be fearless. You told me I'd stand in your name. So I put on what you've given, not my strength but what is yours. Every piece a quiet promise that I don't fight these wars alone. When the pressure keeps on rising and my heart begins to shake, I don't reach for empty courage, I reach for truth I didn't make. You never asked me just to survive. You called me to stand and remain alive. So I'm clothed in your strength, not my own. Standing here though I feel alone. Every lie that tried to stay has no power when you say I am held, I am known. I don't fight this on my own, even when I cannot see. You are standing here with me. Your righteousness covers my weakness, not because I earned my place, but because your blood has spoken over every shame I faced. Salvation guards my thoughts from breaking when confusion floods my mind, and your word becomes the light that keeps me walking through the night. I don't run with empty hands now, I don't stand without defense. Faith becomes the shield around me when the battle feels intense. There were nights I almost gave in. There were days I lost my ground. There were moments I believed every lie that made me doubt. But something deeper kept on calling, not my will but something true. A quiet voice that kept on saying I'm still right here with you. So I'm clothed in your strength, not my own. Standing here though I feel alone. Every weight that tried to stay lost its grip when you made a way. I am held, I am known. You have claimed me as your own, even when I cannot see. You are standing here with me. This is not the end of me. This is where I learn to stand, not in power I created, but in what you placed in my hands. I don't fight to earn your love, I don't strive to prove my worth. You already chose to hold me before I ever knew your name on earth. I am not what fear has told me, I am not what failure said. I am who you have called me by the words your spirit said. Chosen not because I'm perfect, but because you made me new. Set apart, a life surrendered, learning how to walk with you. And the darkness has to listen when your truth begins to speak. Not because my voice is louder, but because you fight for me. What was formed to try to break me will not have the final say. Every chain that tried to hold me is already losing away. So I'm clothed in your strength, not my own, standing firm though I've been worn. Every shadow, every fear has no place when you are here. I am held, I am known. You have brought me through the storm, even when I cannot see. You are still surrounding me, so I will stand even now. Not because I feel no fear, but because you are still here. And if you are still here, then this is not where I fall. This is where I begin to rise. Who is like you, Jesus? Who could ever carry life the way you do? There is no one beyond you, no one beside you, no voice that speaks with truth the way yours moves. Gentle in power, humble in glory, you never force what love can freely heal. You meet the broken without accusation and show them what it means to truly feel. You didn't come with crowns and thunder, you came with mercy in your hands. You walked among the weak and wounded and rewrote worth where they would stand. No harshness in the way you held us, no distance in the way you stayed. You saw the worst inside our stories and still refused to walk away. There is a beauty I can't measure, a kindness I can't comprehend, and still you draw my heart in closer again and again. There is no one like you, Jesus. No one who loves the way you do, faithful and patient, strong yet gentle, constant and endlessly true. Your presence is more than treasure, more than silver, more than gold. Your love is rewriting everything I was into something you can hold. I've chased the shadows of approval, I've held on to what couldn't last. I've built my life on empty promises and watched them crumble in the past. But in the silence you found me, not with shame but open arms. And everything that once defined me lost its voice within your love. You don't rush the process in me, you don't turn away my pain. You sit inside my hidden places and slowly break every chain. Not with force but revelation, not with fear but perfect peace. And what once held my soul in bondage now no longer speaks to me. There is no one like you, Jesus. No one who sees me as you do. Holy and merciful, full of compassion, making all things quietly new. Your presence is more than treasure, more than anything I've known. Your love has become the foundation of a life that is no longer my own. Oh, how I long for the moment when I will finally see your face, when faith will turn into forever, and I will stand inside your grace. No more distance, no more questions, no more searching in the night. Only truth in full expression, only you in perfect light. You prayed for me before I knew you, before I ever called your name. You saw the weight I'd carry later and chose to love me just the same. You asked the Father not for comfort, but that I'd one day be with you, to share the place where love is endless and see what grace was always doing. That I would be where you are, that I would see what you see, that I would know the depth of the love that has been pursuing me. Not just rescued, not just pardoned, but invited into your joy, to be held inside your presence and restored in full identity. There is no one like you, Jesus. No one who holds my life like you. Glorious, worthy, beyond all telling, yet closer than I ever knew. Your presence is more than treasure, more than riches could contain, better than breath within my body, better than anything I could gain. You are wonderful beyond all language. You are beautiful beyond all sight. You are holy without comparison, clothed in everlasting light. Counselor, faithful forever, strong and unshaken in truth. And every voice in heaven declares there is no one like you. There's a tension in the silence, like a storm that's drawing near. Something shifting in the unseen, something breaking through the fear. I can feel the weight surrounding, like it's pressing on my chest. But there's a deeper voice within me, calling me to stand, not rest. This is more than what I'm feeling, more than what my eyes can see. There's a war around my life, but it's not defining me. Oh, it's not defining me. Oh, every lie that tried to name me, every voice that held me bound, starts to lose its grip in language when your truth begins to sound. I don't move in my own power, I don't stand because I'm strong, but because of what you've spoken, I can tell where I belong. I won't run from what is rising. I won't bow to what I fear. You have already gone before me, and I know that you are here. So I will stand and not be shaken, even when the ground gives way. What was formed to try to break me is already starting to fade. I can feel the battle turning, though I haven't seen it yet. Every shadow in your presence is beginning to forget. You've placed a truth inside my spirit that no darkness can erase, and your righteousness surrounds me. Even when I lose my place, faith becomes my quiet shelter. When the pressure starts to rise, and your word cuts through confusion like a fire that purifies. I don't fight with empty weapons. I don't stand here on my own. There's a strength that's not from within me, but a power I've been shown. What once felt like it would crush me now feels weaker than before. Not because the storm is gone, but I'm not who I was anymore. Something's changing in the atmosphere. Something's breaking in the deep. What once followed me like shadows now is losing hold on me. So I will stand and not be shaken, even when I feel the weight. What was sent to try to stop me is already losing strength. I can feel the chains loosening, though they haven't hit the ground. There's a freedom growing in me, even now without a sound. Not by might and not by striving, not by anything I've done, but because of who you are and the victory you've won. You don't leave me in the battle. You don't watch me fight alone. Every step I take is covered by the power of your throne. I remember when I trembled at the voice of every lie. Now those same accusations don't have power to define. What once echoed like a sentence now feels distant, weak and small. And the fear that tried to hold me doesn't feel the same at all. Something's giving way inside me. Something's losing all control. What was heavy now is lifted. What was broken now feels whole. I don't have to force the outcome. I don't have to make it fall. In your presence, even silence starts to break it all. So I will stand and not be shaken, even in the middle ground, where the chains are still around me, but their grip is breaking down. I can feel the battle turning. I can feel the shift inside, and the darkness that once ruled me has no place left to hide. So if this is how it starts, then I won't turn back again. If this is where it breaks, then I will stand here to the end. Because something just changed, even if I can't explain. And I know this is the moment where I won't be the same. There's a shift I can't explain, something breaking through the air. What was heavy now is trembling, like it knows that you are here. I don't have to force a moment, I don't have to make a sound. When your presence fills the silence, everything starts backing down. You don't need an invitation, you don't wait for perfect words. Where your spirit starts to move, even chaos has to turn. What was hidden is now shaking, what was locked is opening. Not because of human effort, but because of who you are, King. This is more than what I'm asking, this is more than what I see. Heaven's power is already moving now around me. Let your power fall right here, let it break through every fear. Not by noise, not by might, but by your presence in this night. Let your fire move again, let it purify within. What was bound cannot remain. When you speak, it has to change. Yeah. Search the places I've been hiding, touch the parts I couldn't heal. Burn away what's not from heaven, leave only what is real. Not a moment, not emotion, not a passing wave of peace, but a holy transformation that will never start to cease. You don't wrestle with the darkness, you don't struggle for control. Every power that resists you already knows it must let go. I can feel it losing ground now, I can sense it giving way. What once stood against my life doesn't have the strength to stay. Let your power fall right here, let it silence every fear. What was sent to hold me down cannot stand when you're around. Let your fire move again, let it cleanse and not pretend. Everything that's not from you is already breaking through. You don't need a louder voice, you don't need a greater sound. Just one word released from heaven, and everything comes crashing down. Every chain that held me captive, every lie that shaped my mind is undone without resistance when your truth is realized. There's a freedom in the atmosphere, not because I said it so, but because your spirit entered and refused to let me go. What was tied is now releasing, what was closed is opening, and I didn't have to fight it. You were already moving. Let it fall, let it fall. Everything that's not from you, let it break, let it break. Every hidden rooted truth, not by force, not by fear, but because your presence is will not end the way it began. Who told you it was over? Who convinced you it was done? Who decided your tomorrow based on what you've come from? There were voices in the silence trying hard to write your end, but they never held the authority to say where your story bends. They spoke like it was final, like there was no way through, like the weight you've been carrying was too much for even you. But they don't know the timing, they don't know your head, they don't see what you're preparing, they don't understand your plan. Because you don't move in panic, you don't rush to prove a thing. But when you decide to speak, everything must listen. And it's not over, not even close. Heaven still has the final word. What was buried, what was broken is already being restored. I can feel it in the distance, like a sound I've never known. When you speak, the impossible finds a way to come back home. There's a stirring in the unseen, there's a movement I can't trace, something shifting every outcome by the power of your grace. You don't need a perfect moment, you don't wait for things to align. When you choose to intervene, even time falls back in line. What they call the final chapter was just where you chose to start. You don't end the story early, you restore the broken parts. What looks sealed is now reopening, what looked lost is being found, and what silence tried to cover now is making louder sound. It's not over, not even close. Heaven still has the final word. Every chain that tried to hold me has already been deferred. I can feel the ground is shifting, I can feel the pressure break. What was written in defeat is being rewritten in your name. You don't need permission, you don't ask the night to leave, you just speak into the darkness and it loses what it thinks it is. Every force that stood against me, every voice that tried to stay is already losing power as your presence makes a way. I can hear it now like thunder, not in fear but in release. Something breaking through the silence, something deeper bringing peace. Chains are not just being shaken, they are losing all control. And the way that tried to crush me doesn't feel the same at all. This is where it changes, this is where it turns. Not because say what they want, let them doubt what they see. They were never the author of what you wrote for me. Because the end is not decided by the fear I once believed, but by the voice that spoke creation and is still speaking over me. And if you are still speaking, then my story is not